I'll start when I'm ready. I'll speak when I'm more confident. I'll try later.
Later sounds safe, but later is where many dreams quietly disappear.
Fear of failure doesn't always shout. Sometimes it whispers, not today.
So today, we're talking about why waiting to feel ready is one of the biggest mistakes learners make. Stick with us to see how to win against fear of failure.
Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Easy English Space. I'm Julia, the best host ever.
And I'm Henry, the smartest host here. Today, we are tackling a heavy topic, a scary topic actually, failure, making mistakes, falling down.
And more importantly, how to get back up again.
Before we start, I want everyone to just relax. Shake out your shoulders. If you are holding your phone tightly, let go a little bit. We are just two friends talking. This is a safe space.
Exactly. No judgment here. Because guess what? Everyone fails. Even Henry.
Especially Henry.
See? I told you. But Henry, why are we so afraid of it? Why does the word failure make my stomach hurt?
It is a natural human instinct. We want to belong. We want to be competent. When we fail, we feel like we are not good enough. It is painful.
It is painful. I have a funny story, actually. Well, it is funny now. It was not funny then. Do you want to hear about my great bakery disaster?
The bakery disaster. Oh, this sounds interesting. Please tell us.
Okay, so when I was about 20 years old, I wanted to impress a guy I liked. He loved fancy cakes, so I decided I was going to bake a 3-layer chocolate cake from scratch.
That is very ambitious.
Too ambitious. I didn't know the difference between baking soda and baking powder. I just threw things in the bowl, I put it in the oven, I waited, and when I took it out, Henry, it was hard as a rock. It looked like a chocolate brick.
Oh no. Did you serve it to him?
I did. I was so proud. I didn't know. He tried to cut it with a knife, and the knife got stuck. He couldn't pull it out. We just sat there staring at the knife stuck in the rock cake.
That is horrifying.
It was so embarrassing. I wanted to cry. I felt like such a failure. I thought, I can't cook, I'm stupid, he will never like me.
But did he eat it?
He tried to bite a piece, and he almost broke a tooth. We ended up ordering pizza.
See, that is a classic example. At the moment, it feels like the end of the world. But now, it's just a funny story.
Exactly. But it took me years to bake again. I was so scared of failing again. Listeners, I have a question for you right now. Do you have a bakery disaster moment? Maybe not with cake. Maybe you made a mistake at work, or you said the wrong word in English. If you're brave enough, tell us in the comments. My biggest funny failure was... We would love to read them. But Henry, baking a cake is one thing. What about big failures, like failing a job interview or failing an English exam? That hurts deeper.
It does. It hits your identity. I remember when I was younger, applying for my dream job. I was so sure I would get it. I wore my best suit, I practiced my answers.
And?
I didn't get it. They didn't even call me back. Just silence. I felt worthless. I sat on my sofa for 3 days, just staring at the wall.
Oh, Henry. I just want to give past Henry a hug.
I needed one. But you know what? If I had gotten that job, I would have been miserable. I wouldn't be here doing this podcast with you.
That is true. We wouldn't be here at Easy English Space.
Exactly. That failure directed me to a better path. It is like a detour sign on the road. It doesn't mean stop. It means go this other way.
Go this other way. I like that. It's so positive.
There's a famous acronym for FAIL. Have you heard it? FAIL.
No, tell me.
It stands for First Attempt in Learning.
First attempt in learning. Oh, wow, I love that. Let's make our listeners say that. It's good for pronunciation and good for the soul.
Good idea. Listeners, Repeat after me. First attempt in learning.
One more time, a little faster. First attempt in learning.
So when you make a mistake in English, when you use the wrong verb tense, you didn't fail, you just made your first attempt.
I think English learners struggle with this the most. I see it all the time. A student wants to speak, but they are terrified of grammar mistakes, so they stay silent.
Silence is the only real failure in language learning. If you say a sentence with terrible grammar, you are succeeding because you are communicating.
That is such an important point. Perfection is the enemy of progress.
I have a question for you, Julia, and for our listeners too. What would you do today if you knew you could not fail?
Ooh, that is a big what-if question. If I knew 100% I would succeed,
Yes, no risk.
I think I would write a novel, a mystery book,
Why haven't you done it?
because I'm scared it will be bad. I'm scared people will read it and say, Julia, this is boring.
There's that fear again. Listeners, what about you? What would you do if you couldn't fail? Start a business, move to a new country, ask someone out on a date? Think about it for a second.
It's crazy how much fear controls us. But Henry, how do we actually overcome it? It's easy to say, don't be scared, but the fear is real. My hands shake, my heart beats fast.
You cannot eliminate the fear. The fear will always be there. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is acting despite the fear. You do it with shaking hands.
Do it with shaking hands. That is powerful.
You just have to lower the stakes, make the failure smaller.
How do we do that?
By treating it like an experiment. Scientists fail all the time. If an experiment explodes, they don't cry and say, I am a bad scientist. They say, interesting data. Let's try again.
So we need to be scientists of our own lives.
Exactly. If you try to speak English to a stranger and they don't understand you, that is just data. It means you need to adjust your pronunciation next time. It is not a judgment on your soul.
I love that perspective. It takes the emotion out of it. It's just logic.
It helps. But I know you, Julia. You are an emotional person. Logic doesn't always work for you.
You know me too well. Sometimes I just need to feel sad. Is that okay?
Absolutely. It is okay to mourn a failure. If you didn't get the job, cry about it. Eat some ice cream. Be sad for a day. But then, set a timer.
A timer?
Yes, give yourself 24 hours to be sad. Wallow in it. But when the timer goes off, you have to get up, wash your face, and try again. You can't stay in the sadness forever.
That is really practical advice. I like the timer idea. It's like, okay, pity party is over, time to work.
Let's do a little mindset practice with our listeners. We're going to change some negative sentences into positive ones.
Oh, I love this game. I'll say the negative thought, and you, and the listeners, change it to a growth mindset thought.
I am ready.
Okay, negative thought. I made a mistake. I am so stupid.
Listeners, what do you think? I would say, I made a mistake. That means I am learning something new.
Nice. Okay, next one. This is too hard. I give up.
How about, this is hard? That means my brain is getting stronger.
Ooh, I like that one. It's like lifting weights at the gym. If it's heavy, your muscles are growing.
Precisely. One more?
I will never be fluent in English.
That is a very common one. Listeners, say this one out loud with me. I am not fluent yet, but I am getting better every day.
The power of the word yet. It changes everything.
Julia, you are a storyteller. Do you know any stories of famous people who failed? Sometimes it helps to know that even the heroes struggled.
Oh, there are so many. Do you know J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter?
Of course, one of the most successful authors in history.
Before she was famous, she was a single mother, very poor and depressed. 12 different publishers rejected her book. 12! They told her, nobody wants to read a book about a wizard boy.
12 times. Imagine if she stopped after the 3rd rejection, or the 10th.
Exactly. We wouldn't have Harry Potter. She had to believe in her story when nobody else did.
And what about Walt Disney?
Oh, what happened to him?
He was fired from a newspaper because his boss told him he lacked imagination and had no good ideas.
Walt Disney lacked imagination? That is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard.
It is funny now, but imagine how that felt in the moment, getting fired. But he kept going.
So, listeners, if your boss tells you that you have no good ideas, maybe you are just the next Walt Disney.
There you go. Optimism.
Henry, we have talked about fear, we have talked about mindset, but what happens after the failure? How do we build confidence back up?
Small wins. You need to collect small wins like coins in a video game.
Give me an example.
Don't try to write a whole book today. Just write one paragraph. If you do it, celebrate. Say, yes, I did it.
Celebrate the tiny things.
Yes. Did you understand 50% of this podcast? Celebrate it. Don't focus on the 50% you missed. Focus on the 50% you caught.
That is such a healthier way to live. I want to try something fun with the listeners right now. A little confidence boost moment.
I'm listening.
Everyone, sit up straight. Posture actually changes your brain chemistry. Shoulders back, chin up. Now take a deep breath in and let it out.
Feels good.
Now, I want you to say this phrase out loud. It's an idiom we use in English when we try something difficult. Repeat after me. I'll give it my best shot.
Good one. I'll give it my best shot. It means I will try my hardest and whatever happens, happens.
Once more, with energy. I'll give it my best shot.
Excellent. You know, Julia, talking about this has made me feel a bit lighter. I have been worrying about a project recently, afraid it won't work out. But now I remember, if it fails, it's just data.
It's just data, Henry. And I'll still be your friend, even if you fail.
That is the most important part, having a support system. If you are learning English alone, it is hard. That is why you need a community, like the one we have here.
Yes, we are your support system. When you feel like giving up, just come back here and listen to our voices. We are cheering for you.
We really are. We believe in you.
Before we wrap up, Henry, we have to give them their homework. And today's homework requires a little bit of bravery.
A little bit of courage. Yes.
For today's homework, we want you to write a few lines in the comments about a time you made a mistake that taught you something.
It doesn't have to be a big tragedy. Just a small moment where you failed, but you learned.
Maybe you ordered the wrong food. Maybe you got lost in a new city.
Share it with us. Write, I failed but I learned.
And read the other comments too. You will see that you are not alone. We're all imperfect humans trying our best.
And if you enjoyed this honest conversation, please softly tap that subscribe button. It helps us reach more learners who might be feeling afraid of failure today.
We would love to have you in our family.
Next episode, we are going to talk about something very useful for your social life. We are going to talk about small talk, how to chat with strangers without being awkward.
Oh, I love small talk. Talking about the weather, the traffic, it's an art form.
It is, and we'll teach you exactly how to do it.
Thank you so much for listening today. Remember, don't be afraid to break a few eggs.
You can't make an omelet or a cake without breaking eggs.
Exactly. Even if the cake turns into a brick. Keep trying, everyone. Keep failing forward.
See you next time. Bye.
Goodbye.